Good morning, Old Rochester, and welcome to ORR Gameday. I'm your main host, Matthew Curry, and I am here with Keith, Ethan, Gabe, John, and Jake. I definitely didn't have to look at their name tags. Starting off the show, we're going to talk a little bit about golf. Gabe, would you like to go into that?
Golf had a fantastic season, putting up a very solid record of 13-0 with a senior list top 6. Captured the SEC tournament, came third in sectionals and fifth in states. Over to Aubrey and Tess with girls soccer.
I'm interviewing Tess Adams from the girls varsity soccer team about their season. So Tess, what were your thoughts going into the game against Advanced Math and Science?
Well, it was a preliminary round, so it wasn't like playoffs yet, so we knew we had to win. And we didn't want to take their name for granted, although they were a math and science team. But luckily we came out with a win, 4-0.
What did you think about playing Belchertown, the 5th seed?
We were definitely a little nervous. We watched a lot of film, and they're a really athletic team and very fast-paced game it was. And unfortunately we lost 1-0 against them. But
Were you guys upset after the game?
yeah, a lot of the seniors were crying and stuff, and it was definitely sad, but we played really well and only lost by 1, which was good.
Thank you, Tess. Back to you guys.
ORR field hockey this year has been really good. It was good in the regular season, but we're on the playoffs now, and they won 3-0 over Gardner in the preliminary round. Multiple, obviously it was 3-0. They play today at 5 p.m., so we're going to go over to an interview here.
Here we are joined by two field hockey legends, Rosie Lally and Sophia Irish.
How do you guys feel you played over the last victory
Over Gardner.
I think we played really well. I think the team clicked together, and our passing was just smooth, and I just think we played really well.
So going into the second round, do you believe you'll be a little bit of a strong defensive line against Triton?
I think if our defense just works together and talks with each other, I think we will have a pretty strong defense.
Alright. Do you guys believe you can make it to the next round?
I think if everyone comes out to play and works together, we should be able to make it to the next round.
What have you guys done to prepare for Triton?
We spent yesterday practicing on the turf because they're a turf team, so we just need to get some touches on the ball on the turf. We worked on shutting down the right side of the field because that's what they do after watching their film. So yeah.
Alright, back to you guys.
The volleyball team only lost 2 games for an 18-2 regular season, but they were able to avenge both their losses and were seeded 4th. They dominated Chicken with 3-0, and they're going to face Groton Dunstable tomorrow. Now to talk about the new MIA ranking system. Let's send it to Will and Jaden.
Thank you. I'm Will.
I'm Jaden.
And we're going to be going in depth on the MIA power ranking system.
Building up to our upcoming playoff games, we have to look into the MIA power ranking system.
The MIA power ranking system is pretty uniform throughout all sports and is based off of margin of victory and strength of schedule.
Starting off, we have ORR football in Division 5, and they're ranked 5. Right now, they have a 14-point margin of victory.
In ORR volleyball, we are D3, and we are ranked 4 with a 3-win margin of victory.
With ORR girls varsity soccer, they are Division 3, ranked 28, with a 3-point margin of victory.
With boys soccer, we're D3, ranked 7, and also a 3-point margin of victory.
With ORR field hockey, we are Division 3, ranked 29. Similar to girls and boys varsity soccer, we have a 3-point margin of victory.
All impressive rankings for our teams.
Indeed, and I'm excited for their playoff runs.
That's been our in-depth look on the MIA rankings. Back to you guys.
All right. One of the more underappreciated, apparently, teams at the school. We're going to now start talking about cross country.
We're Captain Matt! There we go. As Scully said, we are very underappreciated. So, last Monday we went to the SEC meet. The girls won, boys came in 3rd place after we won the SEC conference. Before that, on Saturday we are going to the division meet, where if we do well enough, we will proceed on to the all-state meet, and we're gonna do well enough. Cause like we're mad good, bro.
If you say so.
Nice.
True.
Yeah, impressive.
We're all pretty fast,
Alright.
especially the girls.
Alright, next we have boys soccer. Boys soccer won on Saturday against Sandwich 2-0. And their next game they play Wednesday against Medway. More than that, we have Brett.
So on Saturday, the boys soccer team played Sandwich, and we won 2-0. 2 goals scored by Ryan Blanchett, assisted by George Berry, and another goal scored by Matt Carvalho, assisted by George Secopatis. We played really good defense. We only allowed 38 attacking transitions, and yeah, on to the next game.
And now on Wednesday, November 10th, OR Soccer plays Medway High at home at 6 o'clock. And they are the favorites for this game, and so they should win and move on to the third round of playoffs. Back to you guys.
Alright, so next I'm thinking football with Gabe.
So the varsity football team won on Saturday morning versus the Northeastern Knights, 26-6. The defense was outstanding, putting pressure on the QB and holding them to just 6 points. And the Bulldogs' offense was amazing with their running and passing game, and scored a whopping 26 points. Now they'll go on to versus Pentucket at their home field on Friday. Now to Remy.
Yeah, as Jake said, Old Rochester Regional Football Team beat Northeastern Metropolitan 26-6 on Saturday morning. It was a great game to watch, and now they play Pentucket away on Friday night. They move on to the Elite Eight in the Division 5 playoffs, and they were firing off all cylinders in the passing game and running game, with Noah Summers passing for over 100 yards and 2 passing touchdowns to our senior receivers Stephen Old and Hayden Rinta. And our running game was also on point with Harrison Hughes, Zach Profit, and Jackson Martin rushing for over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns as well. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Bulldog Nation, for an absolute beauty of a Monday morning filled with sports and excitement for the upcoming weekend. I can't wait, and I bet you can't either. We'll catch you next time, and as always, have a good day.